Hi guys. Let me just send a quick text here, then I'll be right with you guys. Planning on cutting out some fabric for an upcoming craft show. I'm coming after. Okay. All right. Hello, hello. Hi, pretty eyes. What's your name actually? I don't think I asked you. I think you're a fairly new subscriber. Yes, so I am doing an upcoming craft show. So here is a fabric that I'm going to cut out. It's actually technically Easter fabric. Charmaine. Well, nice to meet you, Charmaine. Welcome to my live. So I will be cutting out this fabric today. I think I showed you guys this fabric in another live. So on June 4th is my upcoming craft show. And by the way, I am wearing a face mask. If you guys don't know, I recently had COVID-19. I don't have it anymore, but my immune system's kind of shot. So I kind of got a little bit of a cough. So sanitizing, wearing my mask just to be sure, following all the necessary precautions. So I will be making a bunch of baby dresses. I'm feeling better. So I got it. I had all the symptoms last Tuesday, not this Tuesday, but the Tuesday before. And then my last day of quarantine was Saturday. And I started to feel better on Sunday, I would say. So it's been a crazy journey for sure, but I'm back to crafting. I'm excited to be back at it. I'm all caught up on orders, thank God, so I can just focus working on my craft show because it's on June 4th, which is a Saturday. So, what is that, like 2 weeks away? And I haven't prepared anything. So, I got to start cutting out some fabric here. And actually, I'll be right back because I actually want to grab the plastic sleeve. So, then once I cut out all this fabric, then I can just put it in the sleeve so I know what the different sizes are. So, I'll be right back. All right. So if you guys don't know, I use these plastic sleeves to kind of organize my orders, but in today's video, I'm going to be using these to just kind of organize my different sizes. So I think I told you guys this before, but I have a craft show on the 14th, on June 4th, which is a Saturday from 10 to 2. It's for a babies and bumps event in the Rochester area. So obviously it's for babies. So I'm going to be making a bunch of baby stuff, but just in today's video, I'm going to be cutting out this fabric. Man, I'm out of breath already. Yeah, COVID's been pretty crazy, but like I said, it's over. I'm negative. Just my immune system is just kind of shot. So I'm trying to get over that. So that's why, again, I'm wearing the mask. So just so you guys know. And so, yeah, I'm going to be cutting out this. I'm going to be making dresses in sizes 1 to 3 months all the way up to 18 to 24 months. So I think that's about 6 sizes. So kind of got a lot to cut out, but I don't really know how much to prepare for this because I've never been a part of this event before. So it should be interesting. So I'm going to start cutting out the 1 to 3 month size. I have my basket here with all my manila envelopes with all the different sizes in them. So I'm just going to be using that. Which I should have pretty much all the sizes cut out. Let me move my stuff around. All right. So I'm going to start with the 1 to 3 month size. Okay, that's it. So look how tiny this is. Here are the pieces. It's so little. It's so cute. Looking forward to making it. Okay, so I'm just going to unroll all of this. I know that Sweet Thread Gifts is live right now as well. And then Angela Jasmina just went live. So busy day for lives today, apparently. But I love this fabric. I think it's going to turn out super, super cute. Especially the tiny sizes. Oh, it's going to be adorable. Okay. It looks like pretty non-directional print. So here's the print. Super cute. I'm planning on making like a 4th of July dress, kind of a spring dress. And then I'm going to make, or dress is, should I say. And then I have this cute sunflower fabric that I'm planning on making dresses. So again, 3 different types of dresses I'm going to offer. Also want to offer a bunch of onesies, maybe some like baby blankets. I'm not so sure, but I know that my dresses are my best seller. So that's kind of what I'm going to start off with first. I'm going to start doing the bottom part of the dress, which is the skirt. So I'm going to cut out 6 of these. Try to utilize as much fabric as I can here. Well, thank you, Charmaine. That's so nice of you. I love hearing nice things from you guys. I appreciate it. But yeah, I haven't sold many dresses. It's weird because I sold like 10 of them last summer. And then this year, I haven't sold any. I actually sold one dress. It was for like the candy dress, which is, as you know, my most popular print. But other than that, I haven't sold any dresses. I'm thinking of actually bumping up my prices because I think the smallest one that I sell, which is this size, the 1 to 3 months. This one, oh, come on. Cutter's acting up. Yeah, I think my smallest size that I offer is like, I sell it for $35 and other people ask for $45. So, oh yeah, this cutter's going. I have to be more firm with it. There we go. I don't have my trash can. Okay. Are you guys working on anything today? So look at how tiny the skirt is. It's so cute and little. I mean, here's my hand for reference. So super tiny, super cute. I actually don't even offer this print on my Etsy shop. So it's kind of, at least for now, exclusive for my craft show. Okay. There, now you guys can kind of see what I'm doing. All right. Perfect. And I got these heavy fabric weights from Amazon. I do have thinner ones. So here are the ones that I was using originally, but they're very light, and this one's nice and heavy. So I really like using this one because then obviously nothing will move around. So just so you guys know, use as many of them as I can. Have to press harder, I guess. Oh, don't you hate it when your rotary cutter starts to go and it's not as smooth? Because that's what's happening to me right now. Yeah, COVID was pretty crazy for sure. My lungs are kind of screwed up right now. Like, I can't really take like deep breaths, which is crazy. Like, I can only breathe enough to like maybe get a couple words out, and then I'm like have to breathe in and breathe out again. It's pretty crazy. So I'm just trying to use as much of the fabric as I can. Boop. Come on. I hate when the rotary cutter starts to go. Just the worst. Yeah, I'm thinking of making one of each size. So in this pattern, I'm going to make at least one size in 1 to 3 months, 3 to 6, 6 to 9, 9 to 12, 12 to 18, and 18 to 24. So I got a lot of stuff to cut out, but I thought I would just do it while I'm live. Yeah, if you guys are wondering why I wasn't live last week, it's because I had COVID. So I was dealing with that. Dealing with the after effects of it now. So not fun, not fun. Okay. All right. Let's finish the pleats. Love working with the big old bolt of fabric. It's very satisfying to me. Okay. All right. Push down hard. Guess I didn't do it. Okay. This fabric is so cute. I really hope I do well. Again, I haven't been there before, so I'm not exactly sure. But somebody reached out to me on Etsy and asked if I wanted to join, and of course I had to say yes. But I've noticed that they've definitely been promoting a lot on Facebook, and I think they have like over 8,000 people that are a part of their Facebook page. So hoping there'll be a decent amount of traffic. And then it'd be cool to even get local orders as well. All right, so there's the skirts. So now I'm going to take my skirt pieces. So there should be a total of 6. And now on the piece, there are these little arrows here. I'm just going to mark where these, where the arrows are. So I'll just make little tick marks on the back of each of this. Do this. And then I'm like stitching out the project. And I'm like, oh, I forgot to transfer the markings. So just make little tick marks. There you can see them. So there's one right here, there on the crease, and then right there. I'm going to do that for all 6 of the pieces. Super quick and easy. Easy breezy. Yeah, this live will be part of my craft prep series. So if you want to rewatch the live, you can just find it through there. But I really like doing lives because I can kind of do whatever I want. Sometimes I do work with me, some tutorials, and obviously today is prepping for a craft show. But this fabric, I just saw it and I knew I had to get the entire bolt, so that's what I did. All right, so there are all those markings transferred. So here are the skirt. Again, I cut out 6 of these little panels. Okay, so I'll put this to the side. Now over here, I'll cut off this extra bit. Put it over to the side. Now I'm going to do the front bodice. So I have to cut it on the fold here. So I have to cut out 2 of these. And I actually have a dress tutorial on how to make this, if you guys ever want to rewatch. But super, super tiny from what I'm used to making for dresses. This is like so tiny. It's so cute. I'm trying to fold it over as much as I can. That's fine. Use my big old things. Start cutting. Okay. Moving my fabric weights around as I go. Okay. So there is one. So this will be the front of one of the pieces. So either the front lining or the front main fabric, I guess. So that's what that looks like. I have to cut out one more of those. Oh, it's so little. So cute. So I'll fold it in a little bit. Need to do a bit more. A little bit more. All right. Okay. This rotary cutter sucks. Okay. So while I'm cutting this fabric out, I might as well should address the elephant in the room. So I don't know if you guys have seen my last video that I have taken down, but I made the decision to work on orders while I had COVID. Now I'm realizing that was not a very smart idea. And I know that it did upset some of you guys, so I am sorry in that case. But I promise you guys that I did do my research as much as I could to make sure that I wasn't, infecting anyone. I was washing my hands, literally doing what I'm doing now. Sanitizing, constantly cleaning, keeping my area clean. And I do know that some of you were upset about that. So I do, like I said, I want to apologize. I know now looking back, I know I should have waited until I didn't have any symptoms and until I was out of quarantine. But unfortunately, I did have one order that I had to work on getting out. It needed to be there by yesterday, I believe, the 17th, maybe 16th or the 17th. But so I had to ship that one out on Saturday, so I didn't have much of a choice for that one. But I realize now that I should have waited to work on my other orders. But like I said, I did my research and it said that it was okay to work with different fabrics, and I was making sure I was being careful with not touching my face, because if you don't know, essentially you can get COVID from other people from um, like saliva and, just basic bodily fluids. So I thought, well, if I have my mask on, then I don't have to worry about that. So that's just kind of how I felt about the process. But I can assure you guys, I really was not trying to upset anyone, upset my customers or anything. So I just want you guys to know that I truly did have the best intentions. And I know that in one clip of the video was that when I was telling you guys that I had COVID, I was coughing into my hand. But in my defense, I wasn't in my craft room. I wasn't touching any of my craft things. I was just hanging out. I assure you that when I was in my craft room, I wasn't doing anything like that. I was just strictly working on my orders, keeping my mask on. I wore a new mask every day because obviously I don't want to spread COVID or anything. So that's essentially what I did with that. I wiped down all my packages as soon as I finished working on my orders. So I just want to let you guys know that, I am genuinely sorry that if I did upset some of you guys. I was kind of on the fence on posting the video because I didn't know how you all felt about it. And obviously some of you were upset. So, I do want to apologize for that, but it was not my intention to be neglectful. I don't believe I was being neglectful because, like I said, I did my research, and according to the research, um, you can't really transfer it that much through fabric. And it also said that when it comes to high heat, COVID doesn't stay with high heat. So I made sure to kind of be pressing my items. So like I said, once I finished my orders, packaging them in the video, if you saw, I did wipe them down. I was wearing my mask literally the entire time I was working on orders. So I was trying to be as diligent and as safe as possible. But, looking back, I easily could have worked on orders like I am right now when I don't have COVID, since I'm COVID negative. But like I said, I do have a little bit of a cough, but I'm taking the precautions still. So washing my hands, sanitizing. I got my hand sanitizer right here. So I'm really trying to be as safe as possible for everyone. But again, I don't have COVID anymore. So that should all be done with. Essentially right now, I think it's just my immune system is trying to get back to normal. So that's kind of that. But just wanted to acknowledge that pretty much straight off the bat for this video that, I'm trying my best, and I am sorry if I did upset some of you. And when it came to me filming that segment of explaining how I had COVID, although I was touching my face, I was in my living room. I always wash my hands before, multiple times during, and of course after I work on my orders, just to help reduce the spread and make it not happen. So I just wanted to let you all know that. But COVID's done. I'm over it, back to normal. And here we are prepping for my upcoming craft show. So glad that I got it now and not right before the craft show, because that would have sucked. But yeah, so that's that. Okay, so we are all done cutting out the 1 to 3 month size. Kind of wrinkly, but I'll have to press these. So here is the back. So if you don't know, the dresses that I make have an open back. So one is for the lining and one is for the main fabric on the front. So this one is, like I said, I have 2 of these that are, I guess, reversible. So they're mirrored. That's it. So one of them I cut out the pattern piece exactly as is, and the other I did it mirrored. Here is the main front with the lining attached as well. So here's the lining and here's the main front. As you know, I have to press all these fabrics. And then here is the skirt panel. So I had to cut out 6 of these. So this is done. So let me grab this. fold this in half. This all in the plastic sleeve, so it's all ready to go for sewing for when I come back. Because I haven't updated you guys, but I'm working remotely Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. So I'm working remotely today. Work is pretty quiet. I answered my emails before I came on live, so not being neglectful or anything. So here's that. I think I have a piece of paper here that I think I'm just gonna write 1, 2, 3 months. Yeah, I have a piece of, I'll put it there. I have a piece of masking tape, I guess, or packaging tape. So I'm just going to grab that here real quick. So that's what I did. So I put 1 to 3 months. So any of my 1 to 3 month sizes I'll put in this folder. All right, so let me put the 1 to 3 months back together. And then I'll sanitize and grab my next folder. Yeah, COVID was pretty rough, not gonna lie. And then a lot of people in my area are also getting COVID, so it's a big thing right now. So sanitize, break. Now to 3 to 6 months. Which I have it cut out because it says dress. I'm hoping to eventually get like the plastic templates, but I'm not there yet. Okay, get all my pieces out. Okay. All right, so back to work. I can't really get anything out of that piece, but I can get stuff out of this piece. Okay, so 3 to 6 months, a little bit bigger. Yeah, just work it all the way over. Why not? All right, put those to the side. Again, I'm going to be cutting out the skirt panel now for 3 to 6 months size. Hoping to get a good amount done while I'm on this live here. There we go. Put my tape back over here. Ooh. Oh, rotary cutter, my gosh. Does not want to obey me today. Come on. Oh. The one thing I don't like about this rotary cutter is I can't really see what I'm doing that well. So I end up cutting the paper sometimes, which is kind of annoying. So here is the skirt panel. I have to cut out 4 more of those pieces. Okay. Working my way down here. Perfect. Again, trying to keep it all as close as I can, so I'm utilizing as much fabric as possible. But I think for the most part, for these baby sizes, I think I should have them all cut out and in their appropriate sleeves. Where are you all from? Are any of you new, or do you typically watch my lives? Or are you a subscriber? Because if you don't know, I just hit 400 subscribers yesterday, so that was quite exciting. Or was it today? I think it was yesterday. Come on and cut, rotary cutter. That's your purpose. Lord. Right. Last two skirt panels. Oh. Yeah, interestingly enough, so I like I just said, I've hit 400 subscribers, so I'm a little less than halfway through with that, with getting monetized, but I hit the 2,000 watch hour mark, so that was quite exciting to know that I'm officially halfway done with meeting that requirement. Definitely think it significantly helps that I do these lives, and I hope you guys enjoy them as well. But I'm hoping in my next live, I can work on some of these dresses here. Gosh, this rotary cutter doesn't know how to cut. Ooh, 6 of you now. Hello, everyone. I am cutting out some dresses for an upcoming craft show. So this will be number 1 of my upcoming craft show series. I'm just cutting out all this fabric. Also planning on making some onesies and really cute items because, as I mentioned before, this is for a kind of a baby expo, essentially. That's what it is. Okay. Now I'm going to transfer the markings onto the skirt. Hi, Sonia. Welcome. How are you doing? On a good old Wednesday, middle of the week. You working on anything today? Or you're just going to watch me cut stuff? Not sure how long I'll be live for, but hoping to get out most of these dresses cut out. In my next live, I'll probably, like I said, be sewing these dresses as well as my other dresses that I'm planning on offering as well. Right now I'm making markings because this is a pleated dress, so I'm just making the markings for the pleats themselves. And if you guys haven't already, please consider giving this video a thumbs up. It will really greatly help my channel grow, and then I would know that you guys enjoy my content. All right, so skirts are done for the dress. Okay. So inching along here. Now I'm going to work on folding it over for the front bodice, which again, I have to cut out 2 of these. Oh, Megan, working on little girl summer outfits. Oh, nice. So I have a lot of ideas for summer outfits, and I really want to like summer birthday outfits because my 2 Sweet outfits and Forever Sweet are a pretty big hit right now. So I really want to make more summer like birthday outfits. So I think that's really cool. What kind of outfits are you making? Good, now that you're live. I just finished for my mother-in-law's birthday. Oh, nice. Oh, a shawl. Oh, cool. You crochet, right? Did you crochet it? I couldn't imagine how long it would take to knit one. But some of my birthday outfits that I worked on this weekend are getting delivered today. So I'm hoping I hear some nice things from my customers. And if you're just joining as well, I'm wearing a face mask because I recently had COVID-19. I do not have it anymore, but I still feel a little funky. So I'm sanitizing, wearing my mask, still taking all the necessary precautions just in case. Yes, I crocheted the shawl. Cool. What's your next project you're going to be working on? Are you kind of in a project hold or whatever the term is when you're in between? Are you in between projects? That's what I meant. Okay. So here's one of the front pieces. Fold it over. I think you're fairly new, right, Regina? Or have you seen one of my lives before? Because I don't remember seeing your name. Or maybe I have and I'm just losing my mind. I don't know. Either or could be probable. A probability. Yeah, my coworker, I feel so bad because her brother died from COVID-19 and she's been so scared and paranoid about getting it. And she has COVID now. So I feel so bad for her. She was out yesterday and she's took a sick day today because I know she tends to get sick a lot. So it's probably hitting her like a truck. So I feel so bad. And when I had COVID, I was still working, but luckily like I didn't have like really many appointments or anything that I had to worry about. So but yeah, COVID is not fun. And if you guys watched my video from yesterday, I explained how like I just didn't think that it would affect me this much, but it has. Like my lungs are kind of screwed up. As you can see, I have postnasal drip still, but again, I'm negative, so but I'm still being cautious because I don't know how long I can transmit it and all that stuff, but I just think my body's not used to being sick, so I think that's why when I got COVID, it was just like, whoa. But luckily I didn't have a fever, didn't have trouble breathing. It was just I had postnasal drip, I had a cough. Let's see what else. The sides of my throat were super sore as well. So it was just a whole thing, and I just definitely don't recommend it. Tops, shorts, ruffle pants, and simple dresses and sundresses. I'm new to the live. I always miss it, but I watch your channel all the time. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you could be here. Hopefully I'm kind of inspiring you in some way with my crafting skills. I don't know, but you know what I mean. Yeah, my voice still sounds pretty hoarse, unfortunately. But I'm okay when I don't talk for a while. And then if I talk for a while, that's when my voice starts to get horsey. So now I'm just going to cut out the back bodice. So again, one is in the two main fabric and two lining fabric. And if you're just joining, I'm cutting out a 3 to 6 month dress for an upcoming craft show. And it's cute. It's technically like Easter fabric because it's got like carrots and stuff, but like I think it's still like spring, summery sort of fabric. So I'm super excited to work on it. You're a very inspirational teacher. Keep doing what you do. Thank you. Oh, you guys make me so happy when you say stuff like that. That's why I created this channel, so I can inspire others and share my expertise with you all. And especially when it comes to like my upcoming craft show, I really want to tell you guys all about my experience with that. Sanitizing break. So I'm glad that I can inspire you and keep you busy on a Wednesday at 1:50 p.m. or wherever it is where you guys live. If you don't know, I live in New York, so right now it's Eastern Standard Time at 1:50. But I know some of you are like from the Philippines and Australia, which is crazy, but I know that they usually join me later because I think it's like pretty late in the evening for them. I think it's like 2 or 3 or something in the morning. I don't know, but okay. Keep touching my mask. Jeez. My hands are going to be like shriveled up by the end of this live, I tell you. But I got to do what I got to do. I want to show you guys that I'm being careful. Even though I don't have COVID anymore, I don't want to make it seem like I'm careless. So, okay. Right. So there's that. Cut out another one of these through here. Can I fit? Yes. See, this is why I use as much of the fabric as I can because, as you can see, I got a whole other slice through here. But yeah, I'm planning on definitely continuing my lives for Wednesdays. Next weekend, I'm planning on staying here. This coming weekend, I just wanted to get away, so that's why I decided to stay here today rather than go visit my parents. That way I can just start to make a bit more progress towards my upcoming craft show and hopefully start coming up with some ideas. Hi there, Odell. I'm glad you're feeling better. Thank you. I had to stop crochet characters to work on the birthday gift, but back to my daughter's crochet characters. Oh, what kind of crochet characters are you making? And did you come up with your own pattern or did you buy it from somebody? I actually did sell a few crochet patterns in my day. My knitting shop. I think I sold, I sold a good amount of this one pattern. It was a crochet scarf. It was pretty simple. And then I kind of got it from another pattern, but it was like different than what they made. So I thought it was safe to do that. But it was like a totally different sort of pattern. So I wasn't too concerned about it. Okay. So there's that. Now I just need to cut out one more of these. And cut off my little bits and pieces. Oh, that's right. Flip it. And this will be the last piece for the 3 to 6 months dress size. Are you guys watching any good TV shows right now that you recommend? Right now, I'm in the process of watching, well, before this live, I was watching This Is Us. It's such a good show. Like the beginning of the season, I was kind of like, but now that it's all coming to an end, I'm like obsessed with it. And I just think they're doing the show such a good, justice, and it's ending quite well. I'm pretty sure somebody dies in this episode, so I'm super sad about that, but they did a good show. It's a book I bought from Amazon called Sweet Crochet Friends and Crocheting T2 the Tiger. Cool. Nice. All right, so I got all my pieces, and now I grab a new folder. Piece of paper. So this is 3 to 6 months. Okay. I did it like this. Yeah, I've always wanted to crochet like animals and stuff. Because I think there's this woman on TikTok who, I think her name is Katie, that she sells and makes patterns for, little kid. Well, not little kid, but like animals and stuff, which I think is so cool. Like, I think she makes like octopuses, elephants, a lot of fun, really cute kid stuff that I would love to try to do one day. But I think the fabric the yarn is kind of expensive. All right, so if you're just joining, I just finished a 3 to 6 month size dress for an upcoming craft show. I'm just preparing all my fabrics. So far I have now 2 dresses cut out, and here's what the fabric looks like. So it's technically like an Easter print from Hobby Lobby that it recently, they had it on the discount section, and I saw it and I'm like, hey, that's cute spring/summer pattern. So I decided to grab it. So here's the 3 to 6 month size. Put that to the floor. Grab the folder and put the pieces back in. Yeah, and the crazy thing is I got a story for you guys. So I think my mom and my sister left for New Jersey. If you don't know, I used to live with them, but now I live obviously on my own apartment. But their house, after they left on Monday, and then shortly after they left, a tree or lightning struck their tree in their backyard, and it cut off a branch and made like a huge indent in the tree. So they were planning on being in New Jersey for a few. Yeah, I got the dress. They were planning on being in New Jersey for a couple weeks, but now they don't really have much of a choice. They have to kind of really come back and deal with the tree situation. So that's unfortunate. Let's see. All right, go moving up in the world. We're now doing 6 to 9 month size. So get all my pieces and start cutting. And this fabric is not even up on my website. This fabric isn't even up on my Etsy shop yet. So exclusive print for my hopefully future customers when I go to my craft show. So I'm excited for that. I can move this over a little bit. Have you guys done any craft shows? How many of you making of each size? So far, I'm making one of each size, but I'm planning on doing like multiple patterns. So I'm hoping to have like 3 patterns that I'm going to sell for dresses so they kind of have a variety. And then I'm also planning on making like some 4th of July themed onesies, because obviously it's for like babies and stuff. So I'm planning on offering onesies, maybe some baby blankets. I'm not super sure. I'm just going to kind of see how it goes because I think my space is 6 by 6, and I'm also going to have a clothing rack. So they're also providing a table. So I'm going to have a clothing rack and the table. So I don't want the table to be super stacked with things, but I want there to be a variety of things for people to choose from. So kind of unsure, but these dresses in the summer, they sell like hotcakes for me. So that's why I'm making them first. So then I can cut them all out, make them, kind of assess how much stuff I have, and then kind of go from there. So now I'm cutting the skirt panel for, again, this is 6 to 9 months size. Okay, come on. My rotary cutter is starting to die, but yeah, so it depends. So if I can cut everything out of this and still have some extra bits, I'd probably continue cutting the sizes. So have a couple, oh, that was horrible job. Have a couple of 1 to 3 months, I think, especially if they're still pregnant. But people can come to this thing if their babies are like, think up to a year or 2 years or something. So that's kind of why I want to have a variety of sizes offered to people. Okay. Yeah, I've only done a Christmas craft show, so I don't really know what this will bring. I haven't been here before. Like I keep saying, somebody reached out to me on Etsy asking if I wanted to be a part of it, so I could not resist. And it's nice because my great aunt, so she is my grandfather's sister, she's coming up to Rochester in that time frame for a wedding, and she's going to actually help me at my craft show. So I think it'll be a fun kind of experience for both of us. She hasn't really not dealt with me and my craft stuff, but she hasn't like seen what I can make. She hasn't seen my craft room because currently she lives in in Virginia, and she is planning on moving to the Rochester area again because she used to actually live here, but then her son moved, and of course, she felt like she had to follow her son, so that's what she did. So she will be coming end of May, actually, I think. So on a Wednesday sometime, she's planning on coming and visiting me in my apartment. Ooh, that was loud. Checking things out, and all that fun stuff. So I think it'll be a good time. Okay. All right. Yeah, this piece is kind of cut down a little bit too much, but making it a little bit wider so there won't be any issues. But this pattern is super easy to make. So if you guys have already made it, then I would recommend that you check it out. Okay. So there are 3 inching along here. Hopefully I'll have enough for these different sizes. We'll have to wait and see. Gosh, there's stuff all over the place here. All right. Yeah, like I said, I got this fabric from Hobby Lobby, and I knew I had to have it. It was just wasn't even a question of if I need it or if I want it. I knew that it was a necessity. But yeah, I'm definitely being careful with my health right now. I'm just trying to get better to recover because, like I said, my lungs, I can't really do deep breathing anymore. Like, I can only breathe in so much, and then I'm like, feel like I'm dying. So, um, yeah, that's been pretty crazy. My sense of smell is starting to come back, not super consistently yet, but no, it's starting to. Do the sanitizing break. Yeah, when I'm in a craft room, this is literally what I do. Like, I don't touch. You did see me pull up my mask a couple of times, but I did sanitize. So this is essentially what I was doing in my last video that I decided to take down just because people weren't happy with me. And I don't know, I just felt like, do you guys ever feel like chaotic, if that makes any sense? Like, not like you could lose your mind, but you just don't feel like stable. Not like suicidal or anything crazy like that, but just like you just feel chaotic. I don't know else how to explain it. So after I saw that video or people responding, I knew I had to take it down and I had to apologize to you guys, which if you guys are just joining, I did apologize for that video. I realized my error but everybody's human, everybody makes mistakes, but I'm confident I did what I could in a safe manner. So that's why I decided to do what I did. Which, if you guys don't know, I worked on orders while I had COVID. But like I said, when I had it, I was literally doing what I'm doing now. I'm just being careful about what I touch, try not to touch my face. Obviously, since I'm talking, my mask is kind of moving, so I have to kind of adjust that. But for the most part, I was literally just doing this and just trying to be careful and stuff like that. I think I'm missing the 12 to 18 month size or 9 to 12 month size. So I'm going to have to kind of dig around for that one. Again, my rotary cutter is not liking me today. Okay. So there's 5. I just need one more for the skirt panel, and then we're done with that. Hopefully I can say the S word on here. I don't really know if YouTube will not like me. I'm not sure. I don't even know why I said that word. So sorry, guys, if that triggered you in any way, but yeah, I just didn't feel good after that. Because when I was getting ready to post it, I'm like, I don't know. People might be upset at me. And y'all were. Well, some of you were. So again, I'm sorry if I upset you. I do strongly believe, and I did do my research, that I was still following protocols, being safe, literally sanitizing everything and anything. Because I'm always a very cautious person, especially when it comes to my health or people that I know in their health. So that's that. All right, so done cutting out the skirt. I'm thinking of, I don't know how much I'm going to sell these for. Maybe like $35, $40. How much would you guys pay for one of my dresses? If you guys have ever seen them, how much do you think I should be asking for? Because I'm kind of unsure. So I'm just making my markings. Yeah, because like I said, it's not even like a craft show. It's like an expo for new mothers. So I'm kind of unsure how much I should be pricing stuff. Because my last craft show, I thought my prices were pretty low, but nobody was really buying. really from anyone. So I think it was just kind of a fluky thing, but let me know what you guys think about that. Okay, 2 more. If you guys don't know what I'm doing, there's these little arrows here with little things. So I'm just kind of marking off where these arrows start. So I'm literally just transferring the different arrows. Because that's where I'm going to be making my pleats for my skirt. Yeah, I'll probably, when I work on my orders or my dresses, I'll probably work on them from size to size. So I'll make like 3 of one size or whatever. So that's kind of what my plan is. So like I said, 3 different patterns. One is going to, what does the dress look like? Let me see. I have pictures. Let me just check my work email real quick. Okay. All right. So yeah, let me just pull that up real quick. Listings. This one, I just think it's the most adorable thing in the world. So here's what the dress will look like, obviously in a different pattern, but this is what I offered in for Halloween. So this is literally the same thing. It's a pleated skirt with a front top that is fully closed, and then it has an open back, which I have plastic snaps to kind of close it and open it. So it comes in sizes 1 to 3 months all the way up to 10 years. So it's a really great pattern. And it's from Made by Me Patterns on Etsy if you're curious. But that's how it looks. It's a pretty simple and easy thing to make, especially if you keep making them. But that's essentially what it looks like. And I would say for the smallest size, it probably takes up like 3/4 of a yard of fabric. So that's what we'll be making. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. But yeah, so my dresses are always really great seller. Haven't sold many of them now. I think because my Etsy's really promoting my birthday outfits right now. So I think that's why, I'm not getting many sales for them. Um, so yeah, that's why I'm planning on cranking out a bunch of these for the craft show because I think it's going to do super well. Um, they're going to do super well, I mean. So let's see. Ooh, there we go. Perfect. Can I get a piece out of here? Maybe. I can get a piece there. Okay. So now I'm working on the opening. So the back bodice is essentially that opening, like I said, with the plastic snap. So yeah, let me know what you guys think I should price those at. Because right now on Etsy, I sell my dresses at least for $32. But I'm thinking of selling them more at this upcoming craft show because I want it to look like a boutique, like a really cute like look to them. So probably on the higher end, I'm thinking maybe like for all of them, I'm thinking $40, 30, 38, 30, maybe 38, I think, because 40 is kind of a lot, but maybe 38 I think would be okay. Because I'd pay $38 for a really nice quality dress. You know what I mean? So that's just kind of what I'm thinking. Let me know what you guys think. Um, Even if you're watching this on replay, leave a comment down below on what you think I should price my dresses at. So we can all kind of learn and get some advice from each other. And also let me know if you guys have done a craft show before as well. Because I've only done, like I said, I've only done one, and it was for Christmas time. So I haven't done anything at all for the summer. So I think selling these spring/summer dresses will be a really big hit and provide me some more insight too on what people like and what they want to buy. And I'm trying to come up with ideas as well for boy outfits or boy stuff. I'm thinking obviously probably some shorts and like a onesie or something like that to go with it. I'm not super sure, so I'm going to save this piece because I can get another piece of the back with that. $40 sounds reasonable. Okay. I agree. Because you don't want to have like sell it for like $30 and they're like, oh, that's it. Like, is it cheaply made? They want to know like, this is made of high quality fabric, high quality thread. A lot of love and time has gone into this. So I feel like $40 would probably be reasonable. I think because it cost me like $100 for like not the deposit, but like, you know what I mean? Like the fee, vendor's fee or whatever. So I feel like it's pretty reasonable for $40. Because on Etsy, I sell them all for different prices in my website, but I think for my craft show, I really want to sell them at a high quality price. Okay, so look I got this big fabric that I can use for this piece. So use all of your scraps. This one's kind of a stretch, but I can make it work. Really need a trash can over here. $40 is fair. Perfect. Thank you guys. Appreciate your advice. What else do you think I should maybe even sell? Because like I said, I'm 100% sure on the dresses, but everything else, I kind of don't know if I should sell outfits or like shirts or onesies or baby blankets. Because like I said, I have my clothing rack, so obviously it'll have clothing. But everything else I'm kind of on the fence about. So let me know. Appreciate all of your advice. From crafter to crafter. Need to figure out signage as well. I haven't gotten any of that together. Okay. So need one more for the bodice. I think that's what I did, right? No, I think I did it the other way. Yeah. Oh, I almost cut it out the wrong way. Gotta catch myself here. Do you have onesies on your list, embroidered or make your own with pretty prints? Onesie, hair bows, matching bloomers. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Definitely onesies, because obviously for babies. But yeah, I'm planning on making like my first 4th of July onesies or something like that. Like, I don't want to do like super 4th of July because like, what if they don't care about that? They just want something cute for summer. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. But definitely onesies, probably hair bows as well, like matching hair bows, like in this fabric. That's kind of what I'm thinking. But yeah, I'm probably for the onesies because embroidering onesies is kind of a biatch. So I probably would make them with my Cricut. There's this cute one. I got this really cute bullet fabric that's for watermelons. bring a lot of newborn stuff. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, but um what was I saying? Yeah, so I definitely want to make more HTV stuff because I got these. I'm thinking for a possible outfit is if you guys have seen Nita Fajita's video on the pleat, like the skirted bummies, I'm thinking of, excuse me, making some of that, um, or one of those. It's in this cute like bullet print watermelon fabric, and then there's this like cute HTV design that I'm thinking of doing. It's like a rainbow kind of watermelon theme, but I don't know if that would really sell. So, because again, I don't want to overwhelm people. But yeah, I'm definitely planning on bringing a lot of newborn stuff. If I can, I would love to uh, cut out more 1 to 3 months of this dress, but we shall see. Gotta sanitize, recognize. All right, going on an hour here. We're doing good, guys. Almost done with cutting out our third dress. Bloop. Cut. Yeah, do that. Give your customer choice to choose from. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But yeah, I found this Etsy shop that sells the cutest bullet print fabric. I think I got it for like $13 a yard or something. I'm not exactly sure. Okay. So the back's done, and now I just need to cut out the front. Okay. Still got all of this fabric left, so we're making good strides. Okay. Here we go. Fold it in half. Yeah, if you guys are new to patterns, this here, it says place on fold. So if you ever see these sort of symbols, like with these arrows here, that means that you place it on a fold. Sometimes it'll kind of tell you that, and other times it won't. And this is kind of the grain line. So this is essentially means this is the top and this is the bottom. If it was going upwards like that, then that would just mean that this would be the bottom, this would be the top. So that's essentially what the arrow means. Okay. But yeah, I feel like bad because I haven't really prepared much. So I'm planning on this. When I come back and before my next live, I'm going to have a bunch of stuff cut out and just start sewing, essentially. I ordered a child's mannequin as well, which I'm planning on putting one of my birthday outfits on. So if they ever want to get something for somebody's birthday, like a birthday outfit, then they can see what it would look like. Or if they didn't even know that I sold that stuff, they're like, oh, you make that? And then I'm like, yep. I don't even have business cards or anything, which is pretty bad. But I only use business cards for craft shows, so I might just like make my own. Kind of unsure. But overall, I just need to work on making new items, and I think I will be okay. Okay. There's that. Getting a little bigger. Is it here? All right. One more for the front, and then the 6 to 9 months is all good to go. There we go. I always find cutting out fabric so relaxing. Probably cut out most of this tonight, just so I don't have to worry about it. Okay. I'm also thinking of making like seersucker shorts, maybe some dresses. I'm not sure. Again, I don't know how much to freaking prepare for this thing because I don't want to have a lot of leftover stuff, but I also don't want to have anything for the people. You know what I mean? So that's just kind of the dilemma that I'm in right now. All right, I'll put my pieces back in the folder. All right, grab my plastic sleeve. So this is 6 to 9 months. Okay. All right. Put those in the folder. Made my markings. Like I said, I almost always forget to make my markings on the the skirt part. I don't know why. It just doesn't come instinctually. Okay. Do. All right. 6 to 9 months is done. So we cut out 3 dresses so far. Do I have 9 to 12? 12 to 18, 18 to 24, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6, 6 to 7, 7 to 8, 8 to 9, 9 to 10. Let me look through all my patterns here. Because that's not good if I can't find that. So I'll be right back. I'm actually missing a manila folder, so I'm going to go look in my closet. I'm assuming it's in there. So I'll be right back. All right. So I could not find it. Double check here. Twelve to 18, 18 to 24. I don't even remember the last time I used that size. Probably been a long time. So you know what we're gonna gotta do? Print it up. So go to my Finder. Press. File. Print. Oh no. Need the sizes. So 6 to 13. Select my printer. Do not want it two-sided. 6 to 13. Scale it to 100%. Print. All right, so we'll have to do some pasting. Well, not pasting together, but cutting some stuff out, which I don't have my scissors here. Go get them. But yeah, I have no idea what happened to that specific envelope. It's nowhere to be seen. So like I said, I'm just going to print that out because I want to get one size of each, so I don't have any issues with printing out another one just to cut it out and get it all prepped and ready to go. Phone's letting me know I'm live. Yes, I am live. Okay. So I'm just checking my email here real quick. Okay. Almost done printing. Sorry about that, guys. This is real life. Oh, let me get my trash can here. I can put my fabric in there. And perfect timing. I just finished printing. Grab all of this crapola. Keep my rotary cutter away from me. I don't want to get sliced and diced. No, thank you. Okay. All right, let me get that. All right, so we're doing 9 to 12, I believe now. Yes. And so here's what it looks like. So I'm just going to cut out the 9 to 12 months part. Okay. Oh, forgot that this pattern allows for an overlap. Shouldn't take me too long. Okay. All right. I'm cutting out the back bodice. Got this part too. Yep, so this is real time working. Okay. What a thrilling live watching me cut out fabric, but I feel like you guys probably enjoy doing this because you obviously do it as well. All right, attaching the back bodice. There we go, it's all cut out. Let me do the back as well. It's kind of floppy. So there's the back bodice. Hurry away. And I'm working on the skirt. Yeah, I know that I've definitely had orders for this size in the past, so I don't know how the folder disappeared. Okay. Cutting out the other part of the skirt. Doesn't have to be perfect, I guess. All right, so there is the skirt. Now I just need to work on the front bodice. Okay, almost done cutting out my stuff. And then we can continue to cut the fabric. All right. Last piece to pin together or tape together, I mean. Okie dokie. You in of it. All right. Now to continue cutting, which is on this area. All right. So back to what we were working on. So now tie to one of the front bodices. And I can utilize this fabric as much as I can. Love these fabric weights. Nice and weighty. There you are. Okay. One of the front bodices is done. Here we go. Now we'll start continuing with the pleats. Hate this rotary cutter. Oh, it's the worst. Won't cut through. And get off. Okay. Okay. All right, so got 2 pleats done. Got 4 more to go. Do. Oh my gosh. Freaking rotary cutter. I think I got like a little baby splinter in me or something. Pinky's kind of bothering me. Okay. Just falling apart over here, guys. No big deal. All right. 4 pleats or skirts, I guess. Looks like you need a new blade. I do need a new blade. You know, I have my old rotary cutter that I used. I really love it, so I'm planning on getting a new one of those. But yeah, this one didn't last me that long, honestly. My other one lasted me a few months. This was only like a month, and it's kind of dull. So yeah, definitely need a new blade. Probably just get a whole new rotary cutter. I just don't like this one. It's very like wiggly. And I don't need it to wiggle. Okay. All right. Last 2 pleats. Okay. Cut off this long bit here. All right, so I got 6 pleats, or the skirts. Gotta make my markings. Okay. Yeah, I feel like I'm slowly but surely getting better with these lives. I don't even know how much 4th of July stuff I'm going to make, to be honest with you. Because I don't want to go in too hard and then it doesn't sell. Then I have to wait a whole year to sell it again. I don't know. That just, my thoughts. Okay. Now that's all prepped. Now I will cut my other pieces. Three. Yeah, I'm pushing hard on it too and just not cutting all the way through. Hi, Shelly. Welcome. Guess good morning to you then, right? Just cutting out some dresses for an upcoming craft show that I have. It's in a couple of weeks. All right, so the two fronts are cut out. Now for the back bodices. And I can't get anything out of you. Can't get anything out of this piece, so I'm just going to throw that out. I'm feeling much better, not 100% out of the woods, which is why I'm wearing my mask, but COVID is done out of my system. I just having my system feel normal is kind of the thing I'm trying to work on right now. So, but yeah, thank you. I feeling much better. Just a little sniffly. Other than that, that's about it. But yeah, COVID is spreading like crazy here. I know I'm hearing all these people that are getting COVID. Some people that I work with are getting COVID. So it's a crummy time. Hi, yes, haha. It's fresh 4:30 a.m. here. I'm sick and can't breathe through my nose, so it's hard to sleep. Oh no, that's the worst. You know, I hate it when you're sick and then you feel like you can't breathe, and then you breathe through your mouth, and then when you wake up, your mouth is all like dry. Because that's what I thought happened. Because I started feeling weird on Monday, not this past Monday, but the Monday before. And I'm like, did I sleep with my mouth open? Because my throat felt all dry and weird. And I got a COVID test and it said negative. I'm like, well, I guess I did, but I literally never do. And then the next day is when all the symptoms really start hitting me. So it's a very unpleasant experience overall. Okay. I'm just cutting out a 9 to 12 month dress. We already cut out this is our fourth dress we're cutting out in this live. I'm going to be selling a combination of dresses and outfits for girls and boys. I think I have actually 2 more to cut out after this. Yeah, because I got 12 to 18 and 18 to 24, and then that's a cutoff. Do you know if you have COVID or is it just a cold? Because if you still feel weird and you test negative the one day, definitely get tested the next day, because that's when I ended up turning positive. Yeah, COVID will kick your booty, that's for sure. I'm pretty sure I got it because my booster shot expired. It's a very unpleasant experience. Okay. Yeah. All right, almost done cutting out this one. tested negative yesterday. Oh, gotcha. Did you start feeling weird yesterday? Or have you been feeling off for a while? Because like I said, not my first day, but like started to feel weird Monday. I got tested. It was negative. Then Tuesday, I got all the symptoms, and then I turned up positive. I did an at-home test, and like the line was like purple. It was like super positive. Oop. Cut the paper a little bit. All right. All done with that, and I would put it in its sleeve, but it doesn't have one apparently. So let me get the next correct. 9 to 12 months. Well, plus, I don't know what the weather's like in. I know, I'm pretty sure for Australia, like the seasons are like different, like they're opposite of the US. So I think, because I follow Taylor Rose on YouTube, and I'm pretty sure when it's like summer here, it's like winter for you guys, and when it's winter for you guys, it's summer here. Or when it's summer here, it's winter for you guys. Yeah, you know what I mean. I got post-COVID brain over here, so I'm a little out of it. Had the sore throat on Tuesday night, but felt really sick yesterday. I'm feeling a bit better today, but still not going to work because I just don't have the energy. We are going into winter. Okay. That's what I thought. Yeah, because once those seasons start to turn, that's usually when I get sick. Yeah. All right, 18 to 24 months. God knows I sell raw on this size. Yeah, COVID is just straight up brutal. Even just being sick just sucks. So I hope you feel better soon. But I'm glad to hear you're feeling a little better. But yeah, I don't even go in. Especially when I started to feel weird when I had that sore throat, I'm like, not going into work. So I'm glad you didn't go in either. Well, even if you don't have COVID, you don't want to get people sick in general. Like that's not very nice. You know what I mean? All right. 12 to 18 months. Use more pattern pieces here. I think I have an extra one. Okay. All right. Cut. And if you're just joining, my rotary cutter is starting to crap out. Thank you. I had COVID a few months ago and it was horrible. I couldn't taste or smell anything for 7 days. Luckily, I didn't lose my sense of taste, but my smell has been like non-existent pretty much. Like randomly I'll get like a whiff of a smell. Like I think it's just starting to come back to me, but it's not like a consistent thing. So yeah, COVID is crappy. And I'm a fairly healthy person. No, I got my booster shot, but I'm pretty sure it expired because I got it in the beginning of December. And I'm pretty sure the boosters only last like 6 months, so I think that's why I got COVID is because I didn't have that protection. Plus, like I said, the rates are skyrocketing. I think in my county, I think for this past week, there's an average of 558 new cases a day. So it's pretty crazy what's going on right now and just in the world in general. And I don't know. But yeah, was shocked when I tested positive, but thank God nobody else in my family got it. Like I have a sister, she has epilepsy essentially. And whenever she's sick, she sometimes has seizures. Um, so especially if she had COVID, I don't know how much it would impact her. Because she's kind of on the, let's say she's a little thick, if you get my drift. So she's not like a string bean or anything. Um, and then she gets asthma sometimes too when she's sick. Although she had it more when she was a kid, she doesn't really get it much now. But um, so she has all that stuff going on, and just so if she had it, that would be bad. My mom also has health issues as well. My dad does too. So, if any of us had to get it, I'm kind of glad it was me. So hopefully they won't get it either. But at least I got the antibodies now out of it. And it's just scary that people like die from it. That's what freaked me out the most. Like, I think I told you guys, my coworker, her brother died from COVID. And she's been like petrified of getting it, and she has COVID now. So I'm pretty sure she's like freaking out about it. So I just feel so bad. Um, but yeah, I'm glad you don't have COVID. That's always a plus, just a little bit. So hopefully you'll start feeling better soon. And I remember in the fall, I thought I had COVID, but it was like a bug, like because I think the weather was starting to turn a bit. It was like October, or no, it was like September-ish. So I'm pretty sure just because I was around some different students from all over the place, I think that's why um, I ended up getting sick, and that was horrible. I just felt so fatigued, so run down, sinus issues, constant dripping of the nose, and tested multiple times for COVID. It was negative, and then all of a sudden this time it's like, yep, you got COVID. Like I said, I don't have it anymore, but my immune system is just kind of shot, so it's taken me a while to like recover from it. I got bronchitis last year, and ever since I get sick so easy now. Oh, I had bronchitis once. I literally thought I was gonna like suffocate almost. Like my throat was just so clogged up of crap that like I was afraid to like breathe at some points. But my so I worked at a laundromat, right? So there's a girl that I worked with that I went to high school with. I did not like her. Like, I'm a super introverted person, and I don't like super extroverted people, especially when they think they're the most wonderful beings on earth. And she was all into like theater and just like super, you know, annoying. And I just literally never liked her. Um, like I gave her a nickname. It had the name Show Off in the middle of it. So, but yeah. Anyways, so I worked with her at the dry cleaners. There we go. um, in high school, senior year of high school, and her mom worked there as well. Her mom was nice and kind of okay, but the girl, I just kind of like, yeah, after I leave this job, I'm not going to have anything to do with you. So, anyway, so the mom had bronchitis, and then the girl had bronchitis, and then they gave me bronchitis. So that was very unpleasant experience. I didn't know what I had for a while. Even though I knew they had bronchitis, like I never had it before, so didn't know if that's what I had. And then I went to the doctors. They're like, "Yeah, they gave you bronchitis." So I don't know if that's my karma for not liking the girl. I don't know. She was just like I said, one of those people that thinks they're amazing and like super extroverted and like think they're so skilled and everything. And I'm like, oh, but I just kind of tolerated her at work, you know what I mean? Until, like I said, I left and graduated. But I have no idea what she's up to now. So that'd be kind of interesting to find out. Yeah. I mean, we all know one of those people, right? Like one of those super extroverted, bubbly. Like, I don't mind bubbly people, but as long as they're like nice and like you can tell they're genuine. But like with her, I think she was just being nice to seem like a nice person, not just because she was generally a nice person, if you get my drift. Like, she didn't want to come off as a biatch, right? So she wanted to be super nice to everyone and like, oh, so I don't know. Like I said, I gave her that nickname ever since elementary school. So I moved to the district in fifth grade. I was going into fifth grade, and ever since then, I just never liked her. I don't know. She just wasn't my type of person. You know what I mean? Like, you have your people, and then you have your people that you're like, okay, I don't like you at all. Um, we just didn't gel well. She just wasn't like, I don't know. And I think she could sense that because when after I graduated in 2013, right? So I think that's why she unfriended me on Facebook after graduation. Like, I could care less, honey. Whatever you do. I don't know. Just lots and lots of drama. And then I don't know. High school was crazy. Especially when I was so close to people, and now we're like complete strangers. So like, there's this girl that I went to high school with. We met in freshman year of high school. Um, I won't say her name or anything, but so we were so close from like, I think we were the closest sophomore year of high school, like super close. And we went to her sweet 16. That was like literally the best sweet 16 that I ever went to. Um, so we were great, really great friends, like my best friend, really, I would say. Um, and then she met someone, and then that was the end of our friendship. Like, she just wouldn't want to hang out with the group anymore, and she would always come up with excuses like, "Oh, I want to see so and so, or we're going on a date or whatever." And don't get me wrong, love is great, like, go for it, girlfriend, you know what I mean? But like, don't push your friends away. And that's literally what she did. So, and yeah, so that kind of ended, our friendship kind of ended once that all happened. Cause at the time, like, I don't think she felt comfortable telling me about him that much. Like, she was just super robotic and weird with me. Cause at that point, I never had a boyfriend before. So she just was like, "Oh, well, I have a boyfriend. Megan never had a boyfriend, so she can't relate," sort of a thing. You know what I mean? And I'm like, I want to hear stuff. Like, just because I haven't had that experience doesn't mean I want to hear, doesn't mean that I don't want to hear about what's going on with you guys. Like, I want to know about them. I want to hear about them. And hi, Julianne. So it was just an unfortunate thing. And then there was a lot of drama when it came to ball. So junior year, we had prom. I did not go because I didn't have a date. I didn't feel comfortable. And then senior year, we went to ball. Again, it didn't have a date. I didn't really care. I was going to go with a bunch of my single friends. And honestly, we had a great, great time. And this girl, this friend of mine, that again, we were close for a while, she was so into her boyfriend, which was great, good for you, but, you still have friends. But, anyways, so there was this whole drama about the whole limo situation because she wanted this one girl to go in her limo, even though they were all coupled up and her friend didn't have anybody. So, like I said, I went with a bunch of my friends that, again, we were all single, didn't have any dates, had a blast. So I wanted our mutual friend that, that again was single, didn't have a date. I wanted her to go in the singles limo with us versus a couples limo where she would feel all weird and left out. This my friend at the time with the boyfriend. She just thought I was like taking her away from her, even though that was not the case. I'm like, we can all hang out at the prom, or the ball. It's just a ride. Like, I don't want her to feel awkward, especially when they're all taking pictures with couples and she's just by herself. And like I said, we were all friends, so it's like, who cares? So there was like this whole, she was freaking out. She's like, she's supposed to go in my limo, blah, blah, blah. Like, she was just so jealous and weird about it. And eventually I'm like, look, you're in a relationship. You're all going with couples. She's not in a relationship. She doesn't want to go with couples. We're all friends. Who cares whose limo she goes in and whatnot? And, if it was such a big deal, we all could have easily gotten one limo and we could have easily pitched in to get a bigger one. That would have solved it. And she's like, no, because their boyfriend was paying for it, or his father, or whatever. She's like, no, I don't feel comfortable with asking that. I'm like, okay, then, well, I don't know what to tell you. Because it wasn't a war, like I said, we were all friends, like, other than her and having her boyfriend, like, everything was fine. It was just such a weird thing. So we went to ball. She didn't even really talk to us at all. She was just grinding with her boyfriend and she looked like a deer in headlights dancing, grinding on him. It was so weird and uncomfortable that I just didn't know what to do. So I felt, but she put herself in that situation. Like, she literally made a big deal out of nothing. So anyway, the end of high school comes and just friendship was just kind of done at that point. So I didn't hear from her for years. And then my other friend wanted us to go out to lunch one time. And I think I was like 21 or something like that. Not the year. That's how old I was, either 20 or 21. Um, so we all got together and it was still kind of awkward and comfortable because obviously I haven't seen this girl in years, but it was fine. And then she was all like, the friend with the boyfriend again, she's like, oh, we should all get together for spring break. I'm like, sure. Thinking that since she's the one that recommended it, she would be the one to reach out. She never reached out. So she was still like deeply enthralled with her boyfriend, which again, that's fine. Like, I would hope she's into her boyfriend, you know what I mean? So whatever she wants to do. But again, I never heard from her. And then a couple weekends ago, I see her at a restaurant and it just kind of made me sad. You know what I mean? Like when you see somebody that you were so close with once and now you're like complete strangers. I don't know. It made me pretty sad just seeing her that way and knowing how close we were. And now it's like, I don't think she even knew I moved to Rochester, to be honest. So I don't know what she knows about me. And it was just a kind of a weird, uncomfortable situation. And she kept looking at me and I'm like, oh, but essentially she's married to the dude now. I think um, she just wanted to be a housewife essentially because her parents were high school sweethearts. So I think she kind of wanted that same experience because I don't think he was that into her at first because she's the one that really asked him out and like kept asking him out. And then he was like, okay, I guess she likes me. Let me go with it. Or I don't know how it all worked out, but it was just a sad situation overall. I still think about her sometimes, but I don't know. It's just a shame because she just threw our friendship out the window. And we try to be like, hey, let's all get together. And she would just say either okay and then cancel or just say she can't go. Like I said, we were all really great friends. There was a group of us and it was a sad situation overall. So, but yeah, like I said, they're married now, have a house and a dog, and I guess she got what she wanted, but she lost her friends along the way. And I had another friend so my other friend, so I'll call her R. And my other friend with the husband slash boyfriend now is G. So R, during the time in high school, I think it was towards the end of senior year that she was just like, or maybe, I don't know if it was the end. After senior year, it was over or what, but basically it was like towards the end of things, right? So then we were all talking about it in my basement. We all had a sleepover and how much of a shame it was. And then R was there, and she later, I think she texted me, or I'm pretty sure she texted me. She's like, I don't like the way you treated G. You know, you were talking all this crap about her and we can't be friends. I'm like, what? Like, it just came so out of the blue. So out of that situation, I lost two friends. But yeah, she sent me that message totally out of the blue, like, just so weird, and I didn't know how to handle it. So that friendship ended, but she at least had the guts to, like, later on in life be like, message me on Facebook, be like, look, I realized what I did was super immature, because after that whole incident happened, when I was going to a community college, I saw her. She literally, like, ran across the parking lot to get away from me. It was so crazy. But she ended up eventually messaging me on Facebook being like, look, I'm really sorry for what happened in the past. Can we move forward? I'm like, sure. You know what I mean? Like, when you're young, you make mistakes, you're just stupid. Like, as long as you own up to it and seem like you're genuinely sorry and want to be okay again, like, then I'll forgive you. But gee, she literally, like, never apologized for anything, and she just thought she was in the right. I don't know, just a super sad situation overall. Put it down to being in lockdown for 2 years and inside so much. Too much with the heater on, and now I have asthma. Oh gosh. I swear the COVID has just, like, destroyed people's immune systems almost. Like, just constantly wearing masks and people not being exposed to typical germs. Like, when I had that sickness in the fall, like, I thought I was gonna die. I was, like, sick for, like, well over a week. I would say it was, like, 10 days. It was crazy. Because usually if I'm sick, it's like a sinus infection or something super minor. But it was just a crazy experience. But yeah, high school, it was fun. High school was a lot of fun. I was a totally different person than I am today since high school, which of course makes sense because obviously, I'm not going to be the same as I was now as a 27-year-old when I was 17. So, um, I don't know. I don't think about the past too much, but sometimes when I think about it, I just think of the friends that I lost, and it's just a sad situation. Yeah, I don't talk to many people that I went to high school with anymore. I think we all just kind of, like, grew apart, and we all just have our own lives. You know what I mean? It's hard to, like, maintain a friendship like that because some of us still lived in Syracuse. My friend lived in Rochester. She still does, but so there was some just growing apart. Just happens. So that's my life story. That's my story for the day. But yeah, I know you guys like to hear about me and stuff like that. So I just wanted to, because you guys can all probably relate to just those friendships that just fall apart or you lose touch and just stuff happens. Sanitize and break. Okay. Working on the back bodice. I think I'll probably cut out one more dress and then I'll probably call it for this live. It should be drama school, not high. Oh God, Shelly, yes. I mean, honestly, really, like, high school, like, high, I just think of, like, oh, you're more mature, but no, nah, not the case. But after that, after I graduated from high school, I just stay away from the drama. Like, if somebody's being, like, like, annoying and dramatic about something, like, or just, just they do something off, I just kind of cut them out. Like, I don't even hesitate. I just live a drama-free life. I don't even, fight for those like friendships that just aren't even worth the energy of putting into. Typical life in high school. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because I'm coming up on my 10-year high school reunion. So it's not this year, but next year because I graduated in 2013. I don't know if I want to go or not. Like, I'm kind of like up in the air about it. Because although it would be cool to see what everybody's up to, like I would just one of those like super, super quiet people like that nobody really talked to other than my group of friends. Like I would just so like introverted in my own little stuff going on. Oh yeah, I can't cut the. So I don't know if I'd go because I don't know if they're like, oh, I wonder if Megan's still weird. Like, I don't know. I just didn't have any confidence in high school. Took me going to college, going through some stuff that made me like just want to stay away from the drama. And it really just helped me like become more of a confident person. Because I was always like, so I came from a high school that was at least 700 students class, right? So very, very big. So there wasn't like any popular people, but I thought there was popular people and I wanted to be popular too. And it was just like a whole thing. And now I just want to like have friends and like, you know what I mean? I don't care like how popular or how pretty people are. Like as long as you're like a good, genuine person and don't bring any drama in my life, like let's be friends. You know what I mean? So that's why I kind of also created this channel is just to kind of create like a community of people, that share similar interests to me and kind of get to know people over the internet. So it's something with that when you go to your reunion and the ones who wouldn't say boo to you in high school now act like you're their best friend. Oh God, yeah. That'll probably happen. Like there was this one guy that I went to high school with. I didn't have much to do with. I did a little bit when I was in like elementary school and stuff, but that's only because he was dating my next door neighbor, and we were like kind of like I was like part of the gang, but I literally didn't say anything. I think they just included me and stuff because I like literally lived right next door and I was the same age, so it'd be weird. So that's why only reason why I hung out with him. And then after like elementary school, middle school, I didn't have anything to do with them. And then he's like, um, he was all like, because we went to the same college, and he's like, oh, you should come to so and so's party. I'm like, and this was a guy that was like kind of popular in high school. I'm like, if I wasn't cool with you in high school, like, I don't want to have anything to do with you now. Like, it's just weird. And like thinking back to like my past self, I never would have done that. So I'm like, no. So, but he wishes me a happy birthday every year, which is nice. But I'm just like, no, no, you're not invited to get to know me or whatever. So, and then this guy that, because, I was so shy and stuff like that. Of course, I got bullied like everybody else, but, so there were two guys, and this one guy I saw this. So the one guy that bullied me the most, he would just, I remember this is horrible. In ninth grade English class, I was sitting there and we were in a group, and this bully was a part of my group. He literally was just sitting there calling me stupid the entire time. And I was like literally on the burst of tears, and nobody else in the group said anything. Like I now remember exactly who these people are today. Like I got that stored away in my memory. So like he was always like, yeah, he was like, you're so stupid, blah, blah, blah. And like I was literally about to cry. The teacher was of no help, but it was so obvious that I was like uncomfortable. Like, if I were her, I'd have pulled me to the side after class, be like, "Hey, what's going on?" And I know it's uncomfortable to talk about, but like, if he's being a piece of crap, like, I would have told her, you know what I mean? But like, she didn't do anything. So here he was calling me stupid with this group work. None of our group people were saying anything. They were just sitting there, like, uncomfortable and awkward. So, like, I don't know. And then I saw him a couple years ago on like a dating app and it just triggered me so much. I'm like, left, 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 left. No, 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 no. Big old shove the phone across the wall, big old no. Because I just so triggered by what happened in the past. I'm like, no, no. I don't know if he swiped right or whatever, but I hope he didn't. And then this other guy that kind of bullied me, but didn't really bug me. Like he didn't call me stupid and stuff. So I'm like, and then I I saw him on a dating app. He's not the cutest thing in the world. Like now he's like weighs 100 pounds more than he did in high school. And in high school, he was like on the lacrosse team, one of the cool people. And then like a couple years later, he was like 50 pounds heavier and working at a food store. One of those types of people that went to community college for a semester and then dropped out and then they were working at the supermarket. So that kind of made me happy. But anyways, so I saw him on a dating app when he was skinnier, I guess. Um, and I swiped right just to see what would happen, and he swiped right too, and it was just so weird. And I don't know why, but like he messaged me, I think, and he was like trying to flirt with me or whatever. I'm like, no. So then it just went nowhere. It was like, hey, how are you? Good. How are you? Good. And that was it. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't any conversation. So that was a trippy experience. But yeah, when I saw that guy that called me stupid in that class one time, I was like triggered. PTSD. Well, not like PTSD, but like ninth grade TSD, if that's a thing. I don't think it is, but you guys get what I'm saying. Oh, I agree. That's why I watch YouTube because I have my crafty interests. Yeah, same here. Well, everybody's just so nice too. Like I have like a couple like mean comments every once in a while, but for the most part, like people are like very nice and genuine and, you know, encouraging. So, yeah, all the bad memories, karma is good. Yeah, exactly. I don't even know why I thought of that on this live. I don't even know what triggered all this stuff, but here we are talking about it on my live. Do you guys have any crazy high school memories that you want to share since we're on the topic? But yeah, those are just kind of some of my high school memories. But I remember my one friend who's sweet 16, we went to a hotel. Her parents rented a hotel room and there was like I want to say 6 or 8 of us, and this was before she really got into theater and kind of dropped us and went to the theater people because her boyfriend was into theater, so she embraced the theater life. But anyways, so there was like 6 of us and we all spent a night in a hotel and it was just so much fun. We went swimming. And then that time there was like a group of like soccer player boys that we thought were so cute and we were trying to like call them up and stuff. And it was just so much fun. We had the Ouija board, trying to contact spirits and stuff. And we just had such a blast. Like, I only think of positive things when I think back to that. We were all just goofy and weird and, weirdos and stuff. And it was just so much fun. And we were all that was when our closest, was sophomore year of high school. We were all like super close to each other. So it's just kind of a shame that everything fell apart. And I have no idea what most of them are doing right now. But, you know, stuff happens. That just is what it is, that people, change and become different. And so it was a shame what happened, but yeah, her sweet 16 was so much fun. Got pizza, it was just so much fun. And then I remember I went to my one friend's graduation. So let's see, there's G, again, like I said, the girl that had the boyfriend, and then there's J, who was her friend that was single that wanted to come and join the singles limo, and then her friend was like, no, she's coming in ours. So, you know, just for context. So this is 12 to 18 months. So J and C, or J and G, there we go. were very close. They were like sisters at one point. But when the girl got the boyfriend, she kind of pushed all of her friends to the side, especially Jay, who was her good friend. And she was just very hurt by the whole situation. But anyways, so let's see. So, lost my train of thought. Oh, but anyways, I went to Jay's graduation and then G's parents were there and they knew about the situation. It was just so awkward and uncomfortable. They wouldn't even like really look at me or talk to me or anything. Like they just thought I was the devil, even though I didn't do anything. Like literally the only thing that happened was the whole limo situation and then like our friendship fell apart and they pretty much as a parent, like you kind of got to go with your kid, you know what I mean? You can't be like go against what they're telling you. Be like, well, you're in the wrong. So they believed her, of course, and they thought I was the devil, which I'm like, okay, whatever. So, but it was just so uncomfortable to see them at the graduation when I would go over to G's house all the time, when we were younger. And I don't know, we're just sad the whole thing just fell apart the way that it did. All right. So I think I'm going to cut out one more dress and then I think that'll be it for today's video. We're live and I should have enough to cut out more. So I'll probably cut out some more like the little sizes. I don't know if I'll get to that today. Probably not. I'll probably work on answering some emails after this, but like I said, it's very quiet at work right now, so okay. I seriously love this pattern though. I think it's so cute. Front bodice. If you guys haven't given this video a thumbs up, please consider doing so. It would greatly help my little channel grow. Because I just hit 400 followers, your subscribers yesterday, so that was super exciting. Thank you for the thumbs up. Appreciate it. Birds are chirping outside. So I'm cutting out my last size, which is 18 to 24 months. So here's what the front will look like. Obviously, you have to press it. If you guys are just joining, I am making some dresses for an upcoming craft show that I have in a couple of weeks. Just fold you all the way over there. Just trying to prep as much as I can, get as much done. I'm all cut up on order, so I don't have to worry about any of that. You can just focus on the craft show. Yay, congratulations. Oh, thank you. I was about to say, what are you talking about? But yeah, thank you. So that was fun to see. And like I said, I'm halfway through my watch hours for getting monetized. So that was exciting. Definitely think doing these lives are great. And I can tell that you guys are enjoying them as well. So hoping to do some more lives over the summer. And hopefully next live I'll have a better rotary cutter. All right, front bodices are all cut out. Now I can work on the pleats. Fold, fold, fold. Now they're much bigger than the 6, 1 to 3. Oh, need to fold over a bit more. A little bit too much of a fold. Okay. All right. Now to cut the pleats. Or the skirt, I mean. We'll almost cut that whole strip. Well, and this way too, people can go up a size if they want it. So if their kid's gonna be like 3 months at the beginning of the summer and 6 months at the end, they can get the 1 to 3 and 3 to 6 or whatever they want. Okay. Fold. Perfect. You guys working on anything special? All right, got 4 done. Now 2 more. Bigger. I have a market in 3 weeks that I've been prepping for. Cool. So I guess we're kind of both doing the same thing then, huh? What are you planning on selling at the market? I still have to pack too. Oh. If you don't know, I'm visiting my parents right after I get out of work today, so probably leave here fairly shortly. All right, cut this bit off. And start prepping our skirt. Again, just transferring the markings that are on top of the pattern. Making little pen marks, which will be hidden once I put the skirt together. Or a dress. I keep saying skirt, it's a dress. I'll probably put these as ready to ship on my Etsy shop after if they don't sell. So that's always a perk of having an Etsy shop is you can just put up your items if you can't sell them at markets. I sell flat bottom pouches, dog bandanas are so popular, and I want to make matching poo bags. Durable bibs and burp cloths, key fobs, and lots of scrunchies. I want to try hair bows and headbands. Cool. That sounds fun. Yeah, little easy things to make, I think, are the key to markets and stuff like that, because people don't want something that's going to cost a lot. But the only reason why I'm prepping all this clothing is because they found me for my clothing, the organizers for the event. And then obviously, like I said, it's like an expo. So people are there to learn and spend money, which sounds good to me. I like my money. And then all the money that I'm going to be making, I'm going to be investing right back into the business. All right, skirt's all prepped. Now, just got to cut out the back bodice. Oh gosh. There. Okay. Okay. So now I'll do the back bodice. Do-do-do-do. Are you going to embroider the poo bags? Because I know that they have some embroidered poo bag designs. Or are you just gonna sew them? Because I've seen them where like there's a hole where the end of the dog would be, let's just say. So are you planning on making those? Because those are so funny, I think. I think it's like off with their threads or something is the people that sell the embroidery pattern. I haven't made any of them, but they look like they're fun to make. You can probably get maybe 1 or 2 more dresses out of this fabric, which is great. This fabric is so cute. I can't wait to make these dresses. Cut. Your purpose is to cut. I can't to see them. I can't wait to see them. Is that what you meant? But I'm definitely gonna do lots of videos on my upcoming craft show. So if you guys are interested, those will be coming shortly. But this is kind of the first in the series, essentially. So and I'll probably okay, there you go. Yeah, and I was thinking of going live when I did the craft show, but with my great aunt being there, I just think it'd kind of be weird and awkward. So I'll just kind of have to tell you guys all about my experience after. But I think it's going to be a lot of fun. All right, last cut. 2 hours, 34 minutes. A pretty good live. I will just sew the poo bags. I still haven't learned how to use my embroidery machine. Use my Cricut to put sayings on my dog bandanas with HTV. Oh, that's cool. I think that's what Nita Fajita does as well, or she did at least. All right. So here's all the fabric we got after that whole big bolt. So let me just cut out these remaining pieces here. Yeah, I need to use my Cricut more. It's a shame. I never use it. I'll probably just put it back on the bolt if I can. Just do that to me. Fold it in half. I know. Do it this way. So this fabric is floral. I got it $4 a yard. So if I sell these for $40, I'm going to make a nice profit. So I think that's a good deal. $40 for a high quality dress. Excuse me while I choke on my own saliva. But yeah, so this was well worth it. Definitely check out the discount sections in your Hobby Lobbies or fabric stores, wherever you get your fabric from, because this was a deal, a steal. But yeah, that's all we have left on this. Is I think I can definitely get out 1 or 2 more dresses. Let's prep our last folder here. So 18 to 24 months. All right. Hopefully it won't be a pain in the butt to get this tape off, but whatever. So put my skirt in first. And then the back bodice. So yeah, we cut out 6 dresses in this live. I think that was pretty successful. All my folders. So cut out 18 to 24 months that we just did. 12 to 18, 9 to 12, 6 to 9 months, 3 to 6 months, and 1 to 3 months. So I'm definitely going to make more of the smaller sizes, especially for new little babies. Because again, there's going to be a good amount that are expectant mothers, and then there's some that are new mothers. So here's what we got cut out today. So I hope you guys enjoyed this live. Thank you so much for joining. Again, I will be live next Wednesday, and I will be working on sewing up some of these dresses. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. I hope you all have a great day. And leave a comment down below on if you have any recommendations for me for more items to add for my craft show. So like I said, next week I will be sewing up these dresses. I'll have more of them cut out because it will essentially be crunch time. So assuming I'll probably go live more than once next week, but we will see. So thank you all so much for joining me today in my still somewhat sickly self. Again, negative for COVID, just getting over it. My immune system trying to get back to normal, all that fun stuff. So bye, Sonia and Shelly and whoever else is on this live, Julianne. And I hope to see you guys in the next live. Bye. Oh, also, if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing to my channel. I do sewing, embroidery, and tons of other crafty things and tutorials. And like I said, I have a craft show I got to prepare for. So prepare for more of those videos. And I will see you all hopefully next time. Bye, everyone.